Greetings, salutations, good day, and hi, you guys and gals, and welcome to the finale of the Indy Lights second series. We're going to finally determine which one of these 24 drivers will graduate to the top division of IndieCar racing. 4 rounds left to race here. We're going to be racing at USA International, Phoenix, Nashville, and Manhattan. Let's hope my connection holds for these last 4 races as we have a look at the points standings. It's a really close battle right now. Onolumi currently leading with 140 points thanks to her race win at Gateway Oval, and then 3 consecutive third-place finishes. Inaoi, the winner at Lime Rock Park, is second by tiebreaker because she has a win and a second, while OGE has a win and a third. Both on 134 points, but better positioning as a tiebreaker here. Alto Tori is 4th with 130. Shizuko 5th with 127, and Tomoe Umari is 6th with 126. All 6 of those drivers are within 14 points of each other. Anyway, let's get to the game. Round 9 will be taking place at USA International Speedway. We're going to try to stream the 4 races, last 4 rounds of this series, all dealing with this very cold weather here in Location Redacted. It is cold, very cold. Hopefully the cold weather doesn't screw up my connection. Hopefully I also don't run into issues with encoding overload errors on OBS. USA International Speedway, 3/4 of a mile long oval. Real bull ring action. We're going to be racing 52 laps. 100% damage multiplier and all that jazz. Load. Alright. Set the grid. 20 drivers will qualify, 4 will not. Well, unfortunately, Crumwell did not make the cut for this race, nor did Zoe, Nen, and Shizuko. No Crumwell this time. So, I typed down the names of the drivers who did not qualify. I write down on my notepad the names of those who do qualify. Inaoi, fresh off her victory in Lime Rock Park the previous round, gets the nod for pole. Second place in the point standings, wanting to surpass Onolumi to win the title. All right, Mia is second, starting off second. Nyaru and Yoki will start off in the second row. And we have Ojiki and Mari. Ori, Tomoe, and Aotoru. Rimi, Onolumi, and Nano. Heyo, Shima, and Ray. The notorious TBD, VB, and Rady. And finally, Yuna and Crystal. And we're all set to go for this 52-lap race. Never know that we're going to commence round 9. And here's the music. Okie dokie. We'll skip a wee bit here. Place to lead everyone off. 32-lap race. Inaui and Mia Marina, your front row. 20 cars, all grid up 2x2 as we get set to race. Here we go. Mia Marina with the jump as they go around to the backstretch almost immediately, and here's the rest of the field, and not a good start by Crystal with the green flag. First lap already done and dusted. Mia, Yoki, and Inaui, the top 3. Inaui close 4th, and then we have Ori Lunami 5th. Look how far ahead the former Project F member is. 2.353. Rather early on. Let's have a look at the points leader. Onolumi stuck mid-pack in 12th. And now we try to close in on Mia. Already a driver in pit lane, Ray Bubbles. Needs to restore her front wing. Nyaru moving up to P3. As more cars are having to hit Umari with major damage. Phoebe with a missing nose, and Mari is missing her front wing. More debris and stuff. And Inamioki is upside down briefly, but has corrected herself, luckily. She's still racing, but will have to be way down there in the positioning. And now we're on the move. She was very close to securing that IndieCar spot back in July in the first Lights series. She wants to complete her bid today, if she could. Still in second, behind Mia. $14 in the lead lap, and the others are at least 2 laps down. Altaru passes Inaui to move up to P2. Yukinoshi Tapeo, who won on an oval, is a distant 4th. Nyaru still in the top 5. Grimmy. Having issues here. So's the bread girl, Yuna. And now we trying to regain second. Has the inside, but it doesn't seem to be doing much for her. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Careful there. Mia. And now Inaui was able to complete the overtake against Altaru. Down to 40 laps already. Ah, my fingers are getting cold, or should I say trotters, because I'm supposed to be a piggy. Point, point. Because the weather is rather damn cold. Illumini improving from 12th to somewhere in the top 10. There's the first of the YouTube errors. I'm going to try to minimize errors as much as possible. Man, look at this mess of traffic all of a sudden. As Autoru goes to the lead. But how long will he be able to hold it? Air has cleared up for now. Nyaru moving up to third. Onolumi now the top 5. There's Inaoi. Now having issues. No nose code, no front wing. Nyaru going up to second. But couldn't hold. Or is at least having trouble holding. And she has lost it? No? I don't even know what's going on here. Tough, close battle for second between Nyaru and Mia, and now Mia regains second. Meanwhile, we have Lumi and Ori. Lumi wants nothing to do with the battle with Ori for fourth or something. 29 laps, 29 and a half left. Out to leading by a little over 5 seconds on this short oval. Lumi to P3. Ori to 4 and Nyaru 5. Autoru still trying to maintain the big lead here. The birdie VTuber from, I believe, the UK. Atutori. Well, Mia goes back up to second. Onolumi's still third. Oh, man. Crystal rudely pushing Autoru out of the way. Might cut into her lead at the moment. Only a wee bit, like half a second, a little over half a second. We're definitely well over the halfway point, as the connection is barely holding on. Why is Nano such a jobber? I'm only just seeing the Seeing it now. Well, she's trying to. She's trying her best. She's trying as best as she could. This is okay. Front wing is still intact. She's trying to do her very best. No, it's a long shot to top the points standings at the very end of this series. Don't worry, do cut her some slack. I'm sure she'll do fine. As we see, and now we looking even more damaged. And she's supposed to be one of the points leaders. Almost run into issues, and now she finds sanctuary in this pit area. But rather unlucky for Inali, as Alteru continues to lead with less than 20 to go. Onolumi still a distant third behind the Project F member, former Project F member, and now indie YouTuber Mia Marina. He and a few other former Project F members now collectively calling themselves the 4 Brain Cells, as far as I'm concerned. That's probably their new group name. Don't know whether eventually they'll launch their own corporal-like group in the vein of Bidere or not, or whether they'll just remain a standard indie group as it is. And now we, come on, being all willy-nilly again with the sabotage. Oh, would you believe it? Both Yoki and Nyaru are pitting, and what was that all about? They're just come on. Yoki wants to get out, Nyaru wants to get in, and Inaoi couldn't even properly park herself in pit lane. She's just repeatedly getting into pit lane and getting out. rFactor AI being its silliest here at USA International Speedway in Lakeland, Florida. 7 drivers are in the lead lap. Now Mia is within 2.5 seconds of Alteru. Hoping for a big victory for herself and also for the former members of Project F. But the laps are quickly dwindling. A clearing for Onolumi. Nice clearing as Alteru gets overtaken by Mia, finally. Took Mia long enough, and she now goes into the lead with 10 to go. But there's cars in the way that they gotta sidestep. The top drivers have gotta go around. Again! rFactor AI won't let Inaoi stop to pit. Oh man! No margin for error here in this 3/4 of a mile USA International Speedway bullring. Onolumi trying to catch up to Alteru. jumps to second. We may be in for a big finish here in this round 9 of 12. Mia, Lumi, Alto, top 3. Oh no, Lumi, 5 per second. When, oh, that's not gonna help what matters. There goes her front wing. Botched up overtake attempt, and she made a drop in pit lane. Mia does retake the lead, and Onolumi drops to pit lane. But it is looking pretty good for Mia Marina. We may have a 9th different race winner in as many races, provided she doesn't screw things up at the very end. Whoa! Car slipping and sliding. Autu loses her front wing. Nano bites up to 3. See, I told you she might not be able to jobbo. Now she just did. Mia Marina! Oh man! Car's in the way. Inaoi just jobbing. White flag already waved for Mia. As cars go all willy-nilly and act crazy like there's no tomorrow. On to the front stretch, Mia Marina takes victory here at USA International for the former Project F members. What a race win for her. Ojiki second, and Ori Lunami. I was about to say Autu, but it was Ori Lunami taking 3rd. Mia, Ojiki, and Ori, your unexpected top 3 here at the end of this race. Good win for Mia. We're just waiting for Nanobites to finish. She is gonna get 5th for her efforts. And everyone is done. So, more podiums for Ojiki and Ori, and for Mia, that is her first podium and her first lights win. Seventh for Onolumi. We'll see how that affects things. Ojiki, a big second. Probably may take over as a points leader. All right. We made it through 1 of 4 races today with little to no issues. Bonus point for Inaui. Again, driver who started off at pole, finishes dead last. 2 consecutive poles, 2 completely different results. That's sort of a previous race winner's curse for the Fennec Fox Chuba. So Ojiki does tick over in the points lead. 166 points, 8 ahead of Onolumi. Alturu goes to 3, 150. Inaui drops to 4th, wherever she is, 136, and 5th is... 5th is... oh, could you believe it? We have a tie in points, but Ori Lunami has better podium finishes, so it's Ori who takes over in 5th by tiebreaker. Anywho, while we have a look at and now we're going around in circles, gonna take a break for just a wee bit, and then we'll get to round 10 taking place in the streets of Phoenix. BRB. Alright, Tadaima. So to go here for round 10, we're going to go to the streets of Phoenix, which was a former Formula 1 track. Let's see. Street circuit. 10 laps, 100% damage multiplier. I believe the 4 races today will all have a 100% damage multiplier. Yeah, that's right. Let's load. Does take a while to load because it's a street circuit with buildings and such. Right. Everyone in their street circuit arrow kits. Let's set the grid. And we do have a previous race winner's curse in this situation. Mia, who won at USA International, didn't even qualify for the following race. Tomoyuna and TBD also missed out. Man, Ojiki starting off at the far back row in 19th, while we see Mari grab pole for this race. Pale start off second, and then we have Kinshima We have Shizuko, Grimmy, and Nyaru. Rainy, Ori, and Zoe. Nano, Yoki, and Aotaru. From Nen and Inoue. Lumi, Ray, and Crystal. And finally, Ojiki and Vivi. Alright, we're all set to go. This is a 10-lap race in this 1991 F1 street circuit. Though we're not racing F1 rules, we're racing IndieCar racing rules. Here we go. Mari and AO, your front row. Skip ahead a bit to further along in this warm-up pace lap. Everything looks fine here. Just a few 90-degree turns. And then we'll be set to begin. Right here is good. 20 cars ready to go. Mari and Pei in the front row. Round 10, the second to last street race of this series. Here they are in the front stretch, and we are ready, willing, and able to race here in Phoenix. Green flag is waved. Up they roll. Already some debris going up, and a couple of cars without rear wings. Here are the others. We lose a driver at the front turn.
Unit lost.
Oh, unlucky for Utada Zoe. Let's look at the replay. Got slammed by Yoki. I think everyone seems to hate her in this series. Why is she in the roster? Come on. We don't want likes of her around. They're all saying, apparently. Oh, goodness gracious. Car lost in the very first turn. So we have 19 left. Mari in the lead, followed by Nyaru. And then third we have Peo. Now comes the sequence of 90-degree turns, lefts and rights. Certainly some cars will have to pit because no front and rear wings. Exemplary Glatia. Shizuko. Mari with the big lead after this first lap. And it's going to look like Nyaru will have second at the moment, followed by Peo. Grady fourth, and Nano a distant fifth. Mari's through, and here come these three drivers. Several cars in pit lane, quite a few. 12 remain out. for the time being. Oh, the younger sister of Ojiki tried to battle for third with KO. And does take over for third. Very good pass. Nano goes to fourth. Still waiting for her very first top 3 finish. Eventually. I mean, her good friend Crumb won a race already. But Nano still couldn't muster a top 3 finish as of yet. Mari, Yaruchu, and Rainy currently top 3. 2 rather long laps completed already. I don't think I see any issues with anyone at the moment. Mari leading by 4.407. We've had many such cases of faster cars slamming into the rear of the car immediately ahead. Would be annoying for another such situation to happen. Careful when you're driving close behind an opponent. Nyaru, now very close behind Mari. Rainy also in the picture, so's Ori and Nano. Ooh, Ori has got up to 4th. Goodness. From a 4.5 second lead to less than half a second. Yaru tries to look for an opportunity to overtake. As we see, and now we crash out again. And now we again. She's not having a good day here. Again, there may go hopes of her grabbing the Lights title. Meanwhile, we have a big rivalry going on with these two for the lead. Nyaru, at this turn, goes to the front. We've also lost Vivi. So that's 3 cars down. Whoa, watch out, watch out. There's a car in the way. Gotta go around, don't go too fast. Oh, Nano, you went past her incorrectly. Ray, Bubbles, same error, no front wing. I'm sorry, but that's gonna be pit lane for both of you. Ay, ay, ay. Mari having to do the chasing this time against Nyaru. Unfortunately, it looks like we've also lost Grimmy. Yeah, that's out. She's out of it. Another casualty of tire barriers. Grimmy has basically ghosted herself. I know, bad joke. Very dangerous move by Rainey. Oh, look at that. Mari somehow lost a front wing, so there goes her lead. Well, her chances at vying for the lead, at least. That's going to put her in pit lane. Rainey will take over for second and Ari third, as Mari will stop at pit lane. Ray Bubbles, goodness gracious, a hard hit, but still has all four wheels intact. Could have been worse, but at least she's still barely driving, but she's going to have extended time in pit lane for sure, as we're well over the halfway point here. Yaru leading by 2.139 over Ojiki's younger sister, Rainey. Ori Lunami looking for yet another podium, and she is a whole whopper of a time interval ahead of the next driver down in nanobytes. Yeah, I gotta keep an eye on this turn in particular. And as I say that, Rainey does screw up. Rainey does screw up herself. Damage not as big as Ray Bubbles and Grimmy, but certainly major considering no rear wing. Now Nyaru's lead's going to be even bigger now. 4 to go. For the former member of Shirayuri Production. You can see which dissolved a while back. Ori is second now, and now Nano's bid for her first podium goes live here. We lost Yoki, unfortunately. I'd assume same tire barrier as some of the others. Here comes Nyaru. Speaking of, approaching said tire barrier with no issue. Ori is also fine. What saith Nano? Good. Going down to 3. With a few cars down. 13 in the lead lap. 5 down already. Ooh, that is potentially a bad move for Nyaru. Luckily, she braked herself fine, but what was a 6-second or so lead has now dropped to a little over half a second. Ori looking for a second win. Nyaru still with an intact car. Mari has no nose cone, but both wings, so she's still a hunky-dory. Oh god, here comes the fast section. They're almost at the fast section. This late in the race, you don't want to screw things up, and oh man, I'm gonna invoke commentator curse, am I? Oh dear. What will happen here? Nothing bad happening for these two, luckily. Nano's fine. Nano is fine. Penultimate lap here in Phoenix. Watch out for this first turn. This is another turn that may cause issues. How will she fare here? No problem. Also no problem for Ori, although she's also minding of the fact that there's a couple lapped cars in the way. Nano good. Comes a tight hairpin turn. I almost said tight hairpin. Lap. Now we're trying to recover her lead. Also dealing with the cars in the way. Here we go with this section again. Hold on tight, because this could be big. No problem, but she's still gotta go around that turn one more time. Ditto Ori. Because this race is far from over. Nano also good. Cars in the way, that's Nyaru's got a mind. Especially Ori, who's very close behind. White flag is waved here in Phoenix. First of the two tricky turns. Be very careful over there. Nyaru is fine. Ori is also fine. Nyaru, careful, a bit too fast. Brake, brake, brake. Okay. Intact cars for these two. Everyone's gotten at least extended time to drive on the circuit. But this ridiculous turn approaches these two after this long section. Oh, I can't bear to witness what will happen. This is gonna be a big make it or break it turn for these two. Watch out! Oh, they're both fine! They're both fine! Last couple turns, last chance for Ori to catch up to Nyaru. And it's too little, too late for Ori. It looks like. On to the finish line. Nyaru wins in Phoenix, making it 10 different race drivers to win in that many races. 10 different race winners in 10 different races. And Nanobytes finally scores her first podium. Finally, it took long enough for Nano to get a top 3 finish in lights. But this race will belong to Nyaru. She is victorious in Phoenix. Nyaru, Ori, and Nano. Your top 3 here. Wow. What a crazy race that is, and yeah. We're just gonna see Crystal Milk Tea finish off this race. Man, that was a long race, 17 minutes, 18 seconds. Now celebrating here in pit lane. Alt the music. Twelve drivers finishing all 10 laps and 5 early race retirements. Nyaru, Ori, Nano. And oh goodness gracious, I've got to edit the rest of my paper here. Let's see, and then we have Nashville and Manhattan next. All right, let's lock in the points, and then we'll move on here. Where's my points file? There you are. Nyaru, Ori, and Nano. Mari, Kinshima, Ojiki, Shizuko, then Aoteru, Heo from Crystal, Onolumi, a middling 13th, Rainy, Ray, Yoki, Remy, and Naoi. Again, bad luck in her part. Vivi and Zoe. So, Oh, there's the YouTube error again. I don't even want to. I don't even want to deal with that. Let's see. What was Paul Mari? Not bad. Fourth from Paul. Could have been worse, but at least she got top 5, so good result for her. All right. So we have many drivers out of championship contention already. So they're going to stick to lice for the time being. Let's see. Who is within 41? Shizuko is 41 behind the race leader. At least. So Ojiki 186, Onolumi 166, Ori Lunami 165, Altutori 164, Nyaru 162, Shizuko 145. That's your top 6. And yeah. Definitely well in contention here. As we move on. The 1 1/3 mile Nashville Super Speedway. This very nice tri-oval for racing in circles. 36 laps. Close the door. Um, 36 laps and everything good. Let's load. Come on, connection. Hold. There's 2 races left to get through. All right. Let's set the grid for this race today, hopefully. Onolumi barely makes the race. Shizuko Inaui. Again, more bad luck for Inaui. Vivi and Mari miss outs. So Shizuko is not in. And now there goes her chances at the championship. So Vivi was out of championship contention anyway, and Mari also will not win the championship. So there goes these 2 as well. All right. Grimmy will start off at pole. I don't know why the sky is nighttime here. Nyaru will start off in the front row in second. Rainy, Yoki, Aoteru, Ori, Ojiki, Tomoe and Tsukimi. Yuna, Crumb, and Ray. Zoe. Crystal and Nen. Heyo, Nano, and Shima. And finally, Mia and Ono. Lumi, that is. Ono Lumi. Although I shouldn't call her Ono, because that's may spell bad things to happen. What am I even talking about? We got a race. Now it's a nice sunny day outside in Nashville Super Speedway. That is unlike the weather I'm having here in this barnyard. Rather cold and on the verge of snowing. 36 laps here. Everyone under Super Speedway configuration. Everyone is set to go, warming up their engines. Here we go. Come on, connection, hold. We got two more races to worry about to determine the Indy Lights Series winner. Oh, I gotta strike out a name. Fast forward a bit to here, and Yaru, what are you doing? Come on, you're too ahead of yourself. We got a race to worry about. Okay, much better. Safety car going in, and here we go for 36 laps at, I guess, Nashville Super Speedway. Here we go, 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 go! Everyone else is lagging behind, strangely. Naru to the front, Yoki second, and some cars are maybe missing parts. Aye, 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 Crumb. No rear wing. Zoe, no front wing. Nan, hitting. Yaru, Yoki, Remy, your top three. Yaru wanting to keep a big bid alive to compete in IndieCar. Yoki has other plans in mind, however, as she jumps Yaru to the front. Car is going at over 190 miles per hour. Almost 200. Altaru, who's also way up there in the point standings, finds herself third now. While Rainey, well, she's already out of a championship contention anyway because she didn't start off at pole. But at least she is third now. Ooh, now we're dropping to fourth. Meanwhile, a whole mess of cars are in the way. And here is points leader Ojiki of the Rainy and OGE channel. Trying to play things safe here. Remember, points leader heading into the final round will be immune from being bumped out of the final race. Another YouTube error. Come on, hold. Rainy second, Ataru third. Oh, Yoki leads. Couple 2 down, 1 3 down. Unfortunately, Crumb is the 3 down. At least for the time being, she's caught back up to 2 down. Oh, look at that! Ataru to 2, Ori to 3. Ori Lunami also one of the major contenders for the title winner. Naru still barely in the top 5. Ori slowing down. We'll drop a couple spots. Still relatively early on in this race. Ataru backing away a bit, letting Inamioki go ahead of her. Yaru, out of nowhere, somehow able to catch up to Yoki again. She's just behind her, doing this backstretch. Also gotta watch out for Rainy, Ori, and Ataru. Well, we'll just Ataru and Rainy. A 4-car single-file choo-choo train who will break the line and push to improve position. Tsukimi and Ori want to join in on the conga line. Rainy is breaking away. Almost a breakaway from the 3-car line for Ataru. We're a third of the way through this race. Inamioki, Nyaruchu, and Ataru Tori. Ataru jumps to P2. Nyaru slung down, Tsukimi up to 3. Still lots of racing left here in Nashville, the Music City. As we see debris. I don't even know what went on here. But, some cars may be having issues. Who is hurt? Drumroll! No front wing! Then no nose cone. Ditto Zoe, no nose cone. Umari, no front wing. And, the rest are, just in various states of car condition. That front wing might have slammed into Peyo's head. Come on, we don't want another Justin Wilson situation. God rest his soul. Tsukimi now in the lead, with less than 20 to go. Drumroll just now getting out. Same for Tomoe Umari. Ori Lunami up to 3. Oh! Yoki's rear wing does sheer dock, and Nyaru's front wing also out of her car. Pit lane for both of them. Oh, Peyo's front wing also gets out. Those car parts can easily pop off because rFactor AI, just how fragile these open wheel cars can be. As we're well over the halfway point. 19 down, 17 to go. Tsukimi, who's bottom of the point standings, hoping for at least a consolation win. Meanwhile, Ojiki in 9th. They'll try to play things safe here. Man, we're through 20 already. Those are rather fast laps here. Ori on the move. She is speeding up and speeding up as she goes, and had nothing doing. Remy and Rainey, 4th and 5th. .667 second lead for Tsukimi. 14 to go. Ono Lumi up to 6th. Shima 7th. Oh, off they go. Grimmy slows down. Ono Lumi going up to the top 5. While the notorious TBD's lead still remains massive. All 20 cars are still out somehow. How is Ojiki doing? Still in the top 10. Nyaru, however, is in 14th. Not too great for her. Mistake by Grammy. There goes her front wing. Another botched up overtake attempt. Less than 10 to go here in Nashville Superspeedway. Grammy, of course, having to stop at pit lane to restore her front win, and there goes her chances at a race win for her. Bit of a scuffle between two other blue cars for the race leader. 8 to go. Tsukimi trying not to squander this big lead of hers. Now to 7. Still TBD, Aoteru and Ori. Shima 4th and Onolumi 5th. A nice clearing ahead for Tsukimi. Outro still too far behind TBD. Shima going fast, hoping for a podium spot, chasing after Ori as we come down to what will be 4 to go. Look at him go, yeah. Tsukimi B. Dorni looking to hold off the other cars in these last few laps. As Crumroll again has to pit. Another one of those days. 2 to go. Still Tsukimi, who has led since lap 16 or so. Comes the white flag for her. Nothing but TBD, Aoteru, and Ori throughout this last stage of the race. And over to turn 3 and turn 4. And that will do it. Tsukimi Midorni getting the consolation win here in Nashville Super Speedway. Gonna see how things shape up for the finale in Nashville. Aoteru does get second and Ori third. The two drivers well up there in the points will bolster their positions high up there in the point standings. Actually, Onolumi and Ojiki also finished high up there. Onolumi top 5, Ojiki in P6. That's to Tsukimi for at least getting a race win in her name. Nice consolation win for her, so she'll get the top step of the podium here at Nashville. Aoteru and Ori. So yeah, Ori, 3 consecutive podium finishes for her. That is pretty impressive for her. That makes it 5 already in total this series. Let's see, who else? Let's lock in the points. Determine who will be competing for the championship. Let's see, point for Grimmy. She finished she started off pole. Okay, that makes sense. Everything makes sense here. So we are down to 5 drivers who will be vying for the championship. And they're all within 35 points of each other. Oljiki, 206. We'll get to race in Manhattan in the finale. Alto is second, 10 points behind, and 196. Orilunami third, 193. Onolumi, 188. Nyaru, 171. So here comes the Math Dag Repent section of the series. We have minus 10, minus 13, minus 18, minus 35, so Atru needs 11 or 12th from pole, 12th from a start of pole, or 11th otherwise. Ori, let's see, needs Ori needs, let's see, 13 points. So 9th or 10 from pole. Ono Lumi is 18 behind, so 7. Most definitely. And Nyaru must win because she's 35 behind. And that's how it is. Alright. Ojiki, Altutori, Orilunami, Onolumi, and Nyaru. The 5 drivers who have the best of chances of winning the title. As we head to Nashville. Not Nashville, Manhattan. We've already been to Nashville. Yeah, my brain isn't working today. It is still early in the morning. Anyway. 11 laps in this final round, the street circuit in Lower Manhattan. The Lower Manhattan Indy Circuit. 100% damage model, why not? Let's go ahead and see how it is. Remember, Ojiki must race. Just get a new brain. I do it all the time. I suppose so, yeah. Someone needs to throw a blue shell already. Yeah. Maybe. Let's, I don't know. Let's just see what happens here. And these 4 drivers are all out of contention anyway. So the 5 drivers in contention are all in. So, no Ray Bubbles, no Jurishima, no Grimmy, no BB. Start of 20th for Cromwell, 19th for Otaru. Tsukimi will stop at pole, brush up her win in Nashville. Nen will stop second. Then we have Shizuko and Ori. Ojiki will stop 5th. And then we have Mari and Tomoe. Rainy and Nano. Inaoi. Yuna and Peo. Nyaru must win from 13th. Yoki Onolumi. Mia, Zoe, and Crystal. And finally, Tori, Ataru Tori, and Crumroll. So we are set to go for this 11-lap finale in Manhattan. We determine who will graduate to the top IndieCar division after this race. Alright, we are set to go. Music up and running. We rock and rolling. Here in Nashville. I said Nashville again, I meant Manhattan. We already went to Nashville. This is supposed to be Manhattan. Manhattan. Manhattan, Manhattan, Manhattan. Holy shit, people. I do need a new brain. Skip ahead to, I guess, here. Tsukimi and then your front row, and I guess 5 drivers are looking to win the Lights title and compete in IndyCar. But who will it be? We're gonna find out in 11 laps time. Safety car will be going in and we will be set to race here. And eventually we'll be racing. No start! No start! No start. No start. No start. Yellow flag is waved. And of course it has to be the final race in which we have to restart. Take 2. Can we have a proper start this time? Take 2. Now can we start? We do! Here we go from Manhattan. They're gonna jump by Tsukimi as we see the first set of car parts go bumping away. Oh god, here come this hairpin turn. We'll see lots of mayhem here. Oh, bad news for Ori, no rear wing. And here come the car parts all just flying away. Ojiki with not quite an intact car. Rear wing, but no front wing. Let's start by Tsukimi. First set of cars going around this tough turn. Many of the drivers there are fine. Kimi leading. All by Nen. And Mari will take over as third. Ori crossed the line to be marked as third, but she'll take extended time in pit lane. Tsukimi around the hairpin turn with no issue, save for Nen. I don't know about the rest. Only 7 cars not having to pit? Really? Nano, 4th. Altaru, 5th. Does need a 11th or better. They were shot at the championship. And with Ojiki 8th, it's not gonna, she's not out of the woods yet. Yoki with no rear wing. Ah, Nyaru, no rear wing. Honolulu, not where she needs to be. Honolulu not where she needs to be. She needs 7th. True, still fine. Improved the spot. Does need 9th or better, actually. 9th or better. I said 13th or better. 9th or better would be good. Oh man, yeah, I was going to be well out of it. Tsukimi having superficial damage. While Zoe's having, certainly would be having better days. If not for this, whatever. Kimi leading by almost 8 seconds. Gap between 5th and 7th is just 4 points. I hope the drivers have plenty of spare wins. Yeah, it's rFactor 1. It's a racing simulation. Anything can happen. We've seen cars drop into the void. We've seen cars teleport into pit lane like magic. And Zoe, of course, DNF. You'll be pitting. What was that? Those are 2 championship contenders, and this is certainly not going to bode well for them. True makes a bit of a mistake, but still somehow remains 5th for the time being. Cromwell hoping to play things safe here. A close shave here. Still no change to the top 3. Nyaru a distant 12th. Ori still has no rear wing. That's going to be yet another stop at pit lane. 1 lap down for these 2. Absolutely nuts. Atutori with the best shots of perhaps overtaking Ojiki for the title, but the issue is she has no front wing, so might as well put her in the pit lane soon. It's looking pretty darn good for Ojiki. Won the opening race in Orlando. Still remain persistently high. Pretty fine. 7th at the moment. Down to 6. Still no change to the top 5. Top 4. As Otaru will have to pit. And so do these drivers, Crumroll and Onolumi and Ori. And now Ojiki goes up to 5th, blah 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 blah. Ojiki in 5th. The Japanese-speaking older sister of the English VTuber Rainy. We'll try to play things safe here, if she could. Mari has passed Nen for second, for the time being, as Nen almost flips over. Was on 2 wheels for a moment, but somehow has not lost momentum, and these two slamming into each other now. Oh, man. That is just silly stuff, ladies and gentlemen. We're definitely well over halfway. I guess Tsukimi's lead will increase a bit as she vies for a second consecutive race win with not many laps to go. Around goes Tsukimi. Ojiki lucky to have a clearing all by herself. These two are indeed gonna stop at pit lane. Atru finds herself 10th, but no rear wing. Ojiki up to 3, getting ever so closer to securing that IndieCar spot. Where did car go? All I see is engine. Yeah. Racing in street circuits will do that to you sometimes. And this ain't an easy street circuit to race at for these light drivers, and also an IndieCar. Nyaru again pitting. She's just basically given up at this point. Nowhere where she needs to be. Atru also stopping at pit lane. Not many laps left. Nanobite second, if there's something to be happy about. Very dangerous by Ojiki. Careful. Luckily, they're a bit slow here. Could have been worse, but yeah. Luckily, Ojiki still has an intact car. Ojiki makes it through fine. Meanwhile, here comes Tsukimi Bidorni, having it led throughout the whole race. Who to go? Meanwhile, how's Ojiki doing? Still fine, still fine. Still maintaining third place. Race running out. Oh. Luckily, Nano still has her front and rear wings. Ojiki still good. These four are well out of it now. White flag will be waved for Tsukimi Midori. Last lap of the race, last lap of the series. Nanomite's second. Ojiki, careful, 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 careful. Okay. Nina Yuna is upside down. Oh, are you kidding me? Thanks a lot, Nina Yuna. You distracted everyone, and everything is all screwed up now. Oh man, and Ojiki just one lap away from a potential title. But these drivers are just about well out of it for the title anyway. Last few turns, a dominant race for Tsukimi. On to the finish line, all clear for her. It's going to be back-to-back race wins for Tsukimi Midori. Tsukimi wins in Manhattan. And Nanobites will get second. It looks like Nen will most likely lock up 3. Yep. And Mia is a 4th by a distance. Mari 5th. Onolumi done, Ori and Ultra is done, and Nyaru also done. So congratulations to Ojiki. She is your Indy Lights 2nd Series champion. Congratulations to Ojiki. That's gonna do it here. Top three are Tsukimi. She'll get 41 points. Nanobytes second and Nen third. Back-to-back race wins for Tsukimi. Ojiki moving on to IndieCar. Because neither of the outsiders looking in finished where they need to be. Naru 13th, wants you to win, and don't even get me started about the others. All right, let's lock up the points, and then we'll call it. Here's your Lights champion, the older sister of Rainy. Drumroll, Inami Oki, Crystal, Shizuko, Keo, Umari, Nyaru, Atutori, Yuna, Onolumi, Ori Lunami, Inawi, Rainy, and Zoe. I'm going to finalize the points. And a bonus point for Tsukimi. And yeah, everything is done and dusted. We'll have a look at how it stands here. Yeah, Ojiki will be signing up for Honda. She's going to be driving a Honda car in IndieCar next month. Some of the names are blue, some of the names are black. The black named cars would be driving for Honda should they have won the title, and the blue names are Chevy drivers. Where was I? So, ding! Uh, no. No. That's not something I want to see. Where's that? Where's that file? Is this table it? Ding? No. I thought that would be the points title. I gotta go because title was already decided. Hold on, let's try that again. Let's try that again. Bing! There we go. Ojiki, your lights champion, Tori second, 203, Ori Lunami third, 197, Lumi fourth, 193, now 2179, and that's how it is, ladies and gentlemen. So that's it. That's Indie Lights in a nutshell. Congratulations to Ojiki, older sister of Rainy. As we wrap up here. There's your... Not this one, I'm talking about this one. Ojiki, your winning car in Indie Lights Series 2. He's going to be moving on to IndieCar next month. But first, we got a little business to deal with Formula Hollow. We're gonna begin Formula Hollow next weekend. I believe on the 21st, Sunday the 21st, next Sunday, for the races at Bahrain and Melbourne, and then another couple of rounds, either to the 10th or 11th at Suzuka and Miami before we get to the IndyCar 12th Series. Okay, that's gonna do it here. Let's get back to the splash screen. Congratulations to Ojiki moving on to IndyCar Series. Thanks so much for watching this weekend, and we'll see you for Formula Hollow World Championship 2024, the beginning next weekend. Can't wait to see who will win the opening rounds of the new Formula Hollow season. Alright, take care everyone, and see you next Sunday for Formula Hollow. Bye for now. Otsudag!